Very warm greetings to you all, dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. I am glad to be part of this series of talk arranged by Bethany Ashram. I am going to talk on the topic Bethany enlightening the world through education. Theodisha once wrote that the world belongs to those who offer it the greatest hope. Catholic schools, by the quality of care they give, the learning opportunities they provide, the enthusiasm and the values they share, the compassion and forgiveness they offer, bestow on students the belief that reality is benevolent and that there is every reason to hope that all loving God will be true to the promise to be with them as their God. So, we can say that the educational programs of the Bethany congregation is based on the vision of the charismatic leader, servant of God, Marivanius. His vision and mission are the foundation stones over which the edifice of the congregation is built. His views on education consist of transferring information to students leading to formation. It finally culminates in transformation. The process of information to formation to transformation presupposes qualitative improvement in educational activities. That means the ultimate aim of our education is to create civic-minded citizens and the integral development of each student and providing hope to the future generation. The personal view of Marivanius and education had two aspects. The first aspect was to educate himself as that he may become qualified to guide the younger generation. The second aspect of his view was to impart the information acquired through education to the next generation, irrespective of caste and creed. A lot of actions were taken by him in this regard. He also insisted that priests should be men of knowledge and people should approach them in quest of knowledge. Bethany congregation follows very closely the footpath of the founder in educational activities. Almost 90% of the educational institutions managed by Bethany Ashram are located in rural areas. Co-education system is generally followed to promote an inclusive education system. The most undeveloped areas of a country is selected for the school with a view to bring progress to the areas. So, the ashram aims at the all-round progress of the villages as well. The core aspect of Bethanian life is to imitate the simple life of Jesus Christ. So, the services in education reflect the virtue of simplicity. The Bethanian simplicity in concrete includes wearing saffron dress, having more involvement as guardians in the school system, congenial relationship with common people, etc. Also, refresher programs are conducted to the teaching and non-teaching staff every year, explaining the Bethanian views on education. Bethany Ashram commenced its services in Guru, Ethiopia in 2013. The Little Flower School at Guru was taken over by the ashram. The school children are given lunch every day free of cost. That shows that Bethany is not only interested in the development of our country, our own country, but she extends her service in this regard to other developing countries as well. Excellence, accountability, equity, and partnership are some of the characteristic features of any school as identified by the Ministry of Education. Catholic schools actualize all of these qualities. It is the unique aspect of Catholic that the partners in Catholic education are inevitable to articulate, evaluate, heighten, and celebrate. The following indicators of Catholic education are guidelines in pursuing a Catholic identity for our schools. Indicators are care and concern are evident in everyday interactions. Mutual respect is evident between staff and students. Opportunities exist for students, staff, parents, and others to voice concerns in a safe, fair, and respectful way. Students feel secure and comfortable so that they may confide in and seek support from staff members. Community and societal events are celebrated and social consciousness is fostered within the curriculum. Community service programs are encouraged and organized. Partnership with community agencies and organizations are in harmony with Catholic values and educational principles. Induction ceremonies are held to welcome new members to the community. Newsletters and other communications instruments inform people about the life of the school. So, we can proudly say that Bethany is doing a wonderful service to the society through her mission in the field of education. At present, there are 24,547 students studying and 1,183 teaching and non-teaching staffs working in our institutions. Bethany congregation has given 78 lakhs 58,365 rupees as a scholarship or fee concession to the students studying in our institutions in the last academic year. By involving in the field of education, we as responsible citizens of a country are molding and forming a generation with civic knowledge and civic consciousness, which is very essential and inevitable. Servant of God, Maria Ivanius had given focus on value-based education. Value-based education refers to planned educational actions intended to develop proper attitudes, values, emotions, and behavior pattern in learners. Bethany congregation has invested heavily in education and training the youth both in terms of its persons and finance. Hence, with utmost satisfaction and deep pleasure, we can say that Bethany is enlightening the world through education. Thank you.